Hey guys and gals, ladies and gents, welcome back to part 5 here on Ballydorn Farms with new McConsole. Yeah, that's filling up quite nicely. I've just went ahead and picked up the rest of the grass there, guys. I forgot I have another grass field to do yet. So, let's get out to it. So, I haven't really done that much more on the map since the last episode, apart from picking up the rest of that grass and fertilising those fields. Let's see, this way. But I may have come up with a different answer for the BGA problem. I have seen a fermenter building out there which works with the CCM mod, so maybe we'll give that a try down there instead. Won't be doing any bunker work, but hey, it might work. We'll see. Have to get that bunker empty first. It's only like 27% fermented yet, so it'll be a while before that's ready to go. Let's set the mower off on a this field. We'll get that done, and maybe that'll be enough to fill that bunker, and we'll be able to get some feed for animals up and going. Hopefully, pretty soon. We'll need to get some money up and going, but we'll get there. Right, so let's get this unfolded, because I don't have a course for this field for mowing yet. Do a couple of headlands. 7.4, it's 8 point something, is it not? Yeah, 8.5, there you go. Mustn't have fully unfolded by the time that was ready. So let's get this up and going. Save it. This field 9, 10. Stroke 10. Mill. Here we go. Drive the course. We'll leave that to it, guys. Right, so let's get the harvester again started on field 18. I forgot to do the weeding on it, so that's not good. And then we'll get working on putting some fields together, I think. Would like to get this harvester swapped out. Not really a big fan of this harvester. It's slow, it's cumbersome. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have the greatest turn radius either. But hey, we'll make do with what we have for the time being. So this is field 18. I should have a harvester course for this. Yep, there we are. Maybe next time don't forget to do the weeding. That'll help us out. And here we go. We'll leave it to it. And let's go get something with a plough on. What tractor will have free now? There's Massey and there's a deer somewhere as well, isn't there? What's... we'll take the Massey. So, let's see. Comment-wise, Nightmare Farms was saying, how nice of the map author to provide a dumping point for the JDs at the end of field 13. And that trailer sucked. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. Not sure which one you're referring to. Was it the one we started with? Which had no straps, which was, yeah, that sucked. Or the autoload one that only, you know, loaded up in the middle of the trailer, which was absolutely horrendous as well. But yeah, I think we've got the answer to that with the Volvo. A bit more expensive, but yeah. If I have to, I have to. Should save us a bit of money at the end of the day, a bit of time too. Guys, I did swap the plough out for this because that moldboard power just wasn't me. Took too long. So, yeah, as I said to you, I had to go into the editor and remove the hedges. Maybe something the map author might want to think about if he wants to put an update out for the map is to make those playable like the other maps. Or even, I think, what do you call them? Oxygen David's knew some new hedge ideas out there for Sandy Bay, which could probably work too. Alright, so allow create fails. And we'll just gradually wind this in together. Should be a nice curve on that. And this end. Oh yeah, that's the one. So we'll do it from this side round because we want to take out that bit in front of the gate as well, since we won't be using it. Never did pick up that barley. Oh, oops. Let's get that wee bit there. No one made a couple of replies to his comments as well. Saying, you know, being a single player, I should have my chainsaw available, so why aren't I using traffic? Yeah, he wants to see some road rage, don't you? Honest answer is, I've seen the way that they take the corners in this new one, and the traffic does cut the corner quite a bit, so I do think that it's going to be too just not wide enough. I do think it's going to be too much potential for pile up in corners, especially with course play. And we don't take the credit for all your ideas, just the most of them. Jeffrey does most of it. Just not enough. Maybe able to swing this round in time? Should be. Here we go. Let's just run down here. And there you go. That's the big field we made. A bigger field made even. Wouldn't mind getting rid of some of those trees in the ground planted around the place, but it's going to be a lot of hassle to do that. So let's go ahead and go and get the deer. We'll attach it up to the lime spreader. Might as well line the field up. Most of the field doesn't need limed, it's just the new bits we've ploughed in there, but it's better to have it all the same state at the same time, so we'll just throw some lime down on it. Let's say those fields there, it makes it impossible not to use the roads with the trees sunk into the ground. Our spreader's about here somewhere, isn't it? I thought it was about here somewhere. Cedar. Where did I put the lime spreader? Oh dear. Oh, I think I left it in front of the thing. Yeah, did I? But just sitting in the corner like this, it makes it almost impossible to do a refill course as well, guys. Almost impossible. You're going to have to be very, very fine at this. But I think the trailer should be able to do that field anyway. So we'll leave it to it. Again, still working with the starting equipment here with the lime spreader too. Haven't made any changes to that. Right, so let's just set course play up for this, because this is going to be a long demanding job. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's drive it out in the field. Calculate that. And we're going to name that 11. So we override 11's field path edge, yes. Generate the course. Oh crap, no. It wasn't 13. Apes. Uh-oh. 13. Oopsies. That was a mistake. Oh well. But 3 headlands in should be enough. Save field 13. 12 meter line. Or spread even. Spread as opposed to spray. And I'm quickly going to run down and reset 11 as well. Oops, because I made a big oopsie there. Let's quickly run down and reset 11 before we go any further, before I forget. So we'll be able to get the plough going on this field pretty soon as well. Get it all ploughed into the same state for the game anyway. Right, so this is 11. And we'll leave it like that. That was a bit of a oopsie moment. We'll let it get the second headlight done and we'll start to play off on it. Could be a nice size of a field to harvest. Hopefully we'll get some nice yield out of this. I'll leave it at the side here for the time being. Need to get some soybeans and get rid of that thing. Oh, that's loud. Again, Black Sheep and Waddens 40 series. Let me let this turn around then and go and get it. Oh, it's on a headland. Still. There you go. We're gonna start to get some soybeans. I think I've got some in stock anyway. Soybeans, yeah. So we'll be able to have a nice wee sell that, and we're getting a nice wee price there at the minute as well. 2,800 at McConn's. We'll get that sold off pretty soon. Take you out of the way. So what other tractors have we got free at the moment then? Ooh. We're nearly done too. I think we'll maybe go ahead and start lifting this again then. be our feed ready for maybe get some cows or some sheep in pretty soon. As soon as we get that fermented. Of course, we will need to get some hay bales put together as well. Make some TMR. We need to get the machinery to make TMR as well, don't we? I wonder if we own that bit of there sticking out. I'm sure we could get something to put there. Alright, we'll be able to get that plough set up shortly. I can see what Nightmare Farms is saying. That whole area is like could make a great wee scrapyard. Not too sure if the environmental people are like that though. Ooh, that's a bit of a lump. A lip. Let's get the mowers put off. And just drop them into here. I'm going to grab our loading wagon, which is up in the distance there. We'll be able to get that field seeded up and all pretty soon. Field 18 will need done as well. Did come across a mod there that I'll be interested in using. If I just pull up the shop, if we go to forage harvesters, and where is it? Yeah, we had the older New Holland, which we used before, but I came across this older version of a Jaguar somewhere. I think it's maybe just a reskin of that, I'm not sure, but you know, we can certainly give that a try. And that'll start us with our whole crop silage or whatever they call it now. We'll make chaff. There's an easy way down to field 10. Oh. We'll have to go down over that bit ourselves. Of course, there's not much I can do with that field the way it sits. I feel this is taking us further away, but anyway. Nice, we look at the rest of the map. Oh, there's another yard there, look. Let's leave the tractor here for a second. Let's have a look at this down here. Oh, it's not, it's like a boathouse. Alright, cool. That sort of falls off very quickly. Okay. Maybe it's not another yard, it's just a boathouse. There is two defined yards on this map anyway. You know, you have this, well, three really if you think about it. There's the one where the silo is, the one where the main animals are, and then there's like a contractor yard as well on this map. It's like 200 grand to buy it, so we'll maybe think about that at a different time. Work tool needs refilled, okay. Let's get down to that before we start picking up. Don't want to take the course off because we'll be coming back to it. And let's get it refilled. Oh, it's missing quite a bit, isn't it? I'll take care of that as well before we start back on the course maybe. Probably taking those corners a lot faster than I should be. We'll say one thing for this yard, there's not a lot of scrap sitting about it, which is pretty cool. Again, I'll probably get around to some stage as making our own seed on here as well, our own seed and fertilizer. Get some of the busters equipment up and going again maybe. Save on that cost. Let's just get the missing bits before we set her back on. Get it all nice and white looking. Unfortunately, it's something we have to deal with courseplay, but yeah, we can't complain too much. It does a lot of the work for us. I'm sure there's other things we can complain about with courseplay. Where did I miss that wee bit? Oh well, got it. Right, so let's stick our waypoints up here, see where we got to. Was it here? Looks like it. Nearest waypoint. Drive. Get rid of them again. I suppose we could get this up and going, couldn't we? Oh, did I put that back to limit the fields? I did not. That was almost another mistake made. Gonna have to get a pressure washer at some stage as well, because we're starting to get a wee bit dirty. We'll save that as field 13.7 apply. And we'll just line that up a bit better with the start point. Whee! And drive the course. Should need to come back to that corner. And that's why we made sure we limited the fields. Right, where did I put my fence out again? Oh, it's in the field, isn't it? No point having a course on for this, because we don't have it going to the BGA, so we might as well just run ahead and do it ourselves. I think eventually when we get the money together, I'll try and set this up and have a forage harvester run along with this. Because you see that a lot here in this area, is, you know, the forage harvester with the grass pickup head on it running around. Wow. Doesn't like that hill, does it? But as two smaller fields, this would have been just tricky to get this all done like this. It had a lot of turns and stuff in it. It would have been a nightmare. So I think we're probably better doing one bigger field here with this instead of the two smaller ones like it had. Oh, that's okay. The 6M is finished. I'll go around and grab that in a second. I might as well get a full load here and run it back to the farm at the same time. Need to get this field all fertilized as well. Shouldn't have to worry about courseplay running into traffic with that 6M too much just at the moment. I think it should be alright for a few more minutes. Yeah, you probably see me doing a lot more field work on my own here instead of letting courseplay do it in this series than before, but with the fields the size they are, sometimes it's more awkward to get courseplay to do it than it is just to do it yourself. You probably get it done quicker myself. Hey, and here we go, back to the farm. Yeah, there's nothing coming, so I can run across the road. Just while we're here, might as well pull over and take that tractor off the field. And we'll just move him over to the side, out of the way, for the time being. You can still see where the partition was. Not for too much longer. You should be alright if I just abandon you here for a while. And back to the pit then. There's not too much money generation going on here at the moment. Especially since we're storing all the grasses and stuff. Oh, them two could get cut again. Cool. That being the sheep, that side being the cows. TX is in traffic with what? 71% soybeans. Maybe we should go on empty. Okay, spin around. If I'm back to sort of doing this the old fashioned way of just reversing in and filling the bunker that way, and then just driving over it instead of using the leveler, just yeah, I've done it myself, it just makes it that much easier. Courseplay makes a brilliant job at leveling bunkers though, whenever you can get it to work. It's one thing I like about courseplay with leveling bunkers. I have this filled in this one. Right, let's go and get the harvester sorted. Leave you there for a second. The harvester's just up the road. What are you in traffic with? Of course, when you're doing this sort of thing, especially in the smaller, odd-shaped fields, it's always better to have the combine stop during unloading. Makes everything a lot less awkward. We'll get you out of the way. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to bore you anymore with me picking up grass, because that's all I'm going to be doing here for the next bit. But I will see you all again then in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Comment if you wish to. Any suggestions, always welcome. And I'll see you next episode. Bye for now.